Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Emilia and this is my happy place. Right now I'm in my vegetable garden. I am going to harvest some beets here and I'm gonna do a succession sowing of spinach and pak choi. I'm also gonna thin a few of the carrots back here and over here. I have just recently posted an introduction video. I suggested you take a look so that you get acquainted with me and my channel, but basically I live in Sweden, on the countryside of Sweden, and I grow our own food, our own vegetables. But look at this beautiful beet here. I'm gonna make a beet and carrot juice, I think, out of these. I've already harvested and eaten fresh and frozen a few, so I also made juice actually. So I've tried a couple of different variations of both cooking and preserving beets, and juicing and cooking them fresh is my favorite. I haven't tried eating the cooked and frozen ones yet, so I have no idea what they will taste like. If I like it, that's a method I'm gonna go with, but I really enjoy like fresh beets. But yeah, so I've said it in a couple of different videos now, but we are painting the house and I will put in a few clips of that right here. It's not much to look at really. Very straightforward, basic painting of a house, so I'm not gonna make that into like a whole video, but in case you want to see just how we've done it, we rented a skylift because our house is very tall. I don't know, 10 to 12 meters, I don't even know how tall it is. So we chose this creamy white color with, I don't know if it's like a pistachio green, but it's really calming, a nice green color. And I'm about to pull a really big beet here. Look. Look at that. Amazing. We have some really yummy sungolds growing here. Can you see? Beautiful. It's my favorite cherry tomato. So I'm just gonna thin these out and make juice out of whatever comes up here. I've already thinned this side, but I have a little bit left, and I do have the irrigation on right now. It was super dry because it's been really hot the last couple of days. And I'm sorry if I seem rushed or anything, maybe even tired, because I kind of am. I'm running really low on energy. It's really hot, humid, and flies everywhere, and as I mentioned, we've been painting all day in the heat. So I'm really tired, and I'm ready to have my dinner. I am rushing a little bit because this video is meant to be up tonight actually, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try my best. But here I'm just thinning out my carrots, and I like to wait before thinning them out. I don't even know if you can see me in here. Yeah, I like to wait so that I can harvest them a little bit bigger, kind of like a mini roasting carrot sized carrot. Because that's a crop too. You can eat that and it's delicious. If you found my channel just now, welcome. I hope that you will subscribe and hopefully enjoying my content. Have a look at some other videos. But other than this, being in my garden and cooking my produce, we like doing DIYs and projects around the house, because we bought this property basically empty. Or not empty, it was full of just grass and weeds, but we have so much to do with like the landscaping and all of that fun stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, then feel free to subscribe. So in here I have a few more carrots that needs to be thinned out, and I harvested the most beautiful eggplant or aubergine today. That just gets me so excited because aubergines are not typically grown in Sweden. It's just such a warmth-loving crop, and I've succeeded with them 2 years in a row now. This year I actually kept them in like a little greenhouse structure in the beginning of the season. And I think I'm gonna continue with that because I think it gave them a little bit of a boost. That's exciting, exploring, trying new things, discovering what works, what doesn't work. That's the beauty of gardening, I think. Carrots I always have a good success with because we do have rain in the summer here in Sweden, so which they love. They need a lot of water. I have already thinned this row once, but I think I'm gonna go through it again. I have kind of already started the preservation season. I've frozen quite a few things like herbs and beets, as I mentioned, and I've done that, and then also have made a green tomato marmalade out of last year's green tomatoes. It's not too long until I need to do some more from this year's harvest. I harvest all of my tomatoes green in like the very end of the season. Yeah, I think that's about it. So not much, but it's really exciting to kick off the preservation season. So I'm done harvesting for today. I think I'm gonna go through everything later, but I need to sow some spinach and pak choi. I've already sown spinach. Pak choi I also sown, but they got eaten up. So now I hope it's getting cooler enough for them to survive. I harvested kohlrabi here, so it's basically just an empty spot in the soil, which I don't like. I'm gonna sow everything right next to the drip lines on each side here. So I'll do the pak choi right here. It's so quiet now. Yeah, I would love for everyone to comment where you are from. Oops, because I do have statistics I can check. And it's really fun because there are a lot of new subscribers from India, for example, and that's just so cool to me. It's literally on the other side of the world. If you are from India, comment with like a heart or something. And if you're not from India, please let me know. I know some of you are from the United States, and I just love this. I think it's so cool how we can like come together, share the same passion and love for things around the world. I just feel like this video isn't gonna be very long, not a lot of energy, but my idea is just to get something uploaded, to connect and show my presence. You know, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I was going to upload this tonight, but I don't think I will. It's getting quite late, so I'm probably gonna upload it tomorrow. Thank you for watching this part of the video, and this is my little harvest that you will see me preserve or make juice, whatever I'm deciding to do. And I'm gonna pickle cucumbers. I will see you for the next part. Good morning. I'm out here this morning to harvest a few more things for the recipe I'm creating. This is gonna be really hard to pull out. I can already feel that here. Oh, okay. It's beautiful. I have so many carrots on the way that I can eat fresh and in cooking, so I don't mind pulling these bigger carrots for the juicing purpose. It's looking really funny. It's like a round cucumber. So much weeds growing in the gravel right now, but I'm done fighting it, basically. It's just gonna have to be a little weedy here for a while. I'm just picking a few jalapenos that are a decent sized, and I'm gonna make like a cowboy candy. And then lastly, the dill seed heads. So that's my little morning harvest. Hello, welcome. It's a new day with more energy, and it's a sunny, bright day today, and I thought I would make some salmon today. I have some fennels and leeks that I've harvested. This one this morning and the fennels a couple of days ago. I need to use them up. I've already rinsed and cleaned out these. I'm gonna thinly slice the leeks and the fennels and put them in the bottom of 2 oven dishes here. And I am making 2. I'm making one for me and my fiance and one for our baby. This is gonna be the same, just without salt. So I just went outside to grab 2 more leeks, and when I pulled this one, it was sitting so hard I accidentally broke some of it off, but it's fine. So now I have 2 more, and they're looking really, really good this year actually. So I'm just adding the salmon on top here. This is wild salmon from the Pacific Ocean. This one just came packed like this, and I thought it would be perfect for my son here. And on top of the salmon, I'm gonna add some lemon black pepper. It tastes like black pepper and lemon. And on top of ours, I'm gonna add salt. On top of our salmon, I'm gonna add some lemon zest, and the reason I don't do it on my son's dish is because it's not organic, this lemon, along with some lemon juice. Thought that dill would be a lovely flavor. I don't have dill right now in the garden. I only have, or well, I do have it, but they've flowered. And I use the dill heads for preserving at the moment, so no fresh like dill leaves or ferns. On the side here, I'm gonna make the sauce, and this is just cream. And in the cream, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit, like a tablespoon of mustard. Ideally, it would be a Dijon mustard. But I didn't have that actually, I need to buy it, so I just added regular mustard. That's, I think that's gonna be appropriate for my son as well. And then I'm just gonna add some cheese, so it's like a cheesy sauce. This is what I had at home. Ideally, again, it would be some sort of like cheddar or something a bit more flavorsome and sharp. But one thing I could add is Parmesan. So I'm just gonna let that melt all together and pour a little bit of this into my son's dish. And once I've done that, I'm gonna add a fish bouillon cube to this for our dish. This sauce is so good, so simple, this dish. But so yummy. So I'm gonna put it in the oven now. I have it preheated on 175 degrees Celsius, and it's gonna be in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. So subscribe if you want to see how I made these two. Thank you for hanging out with me in this video. Subscribe for more content like this. I will share a short form recipe or a how-to on how I make my preserving or my pickles along with the cowboy candy. Take care. Bye bye.